You can't change the past, but we have a very loving God who will help us to move on into the future. What is going on? My name is AlTone, and welcome to another absolutely fantastic day. This week I've actually been having some thoughts and conversations. My younger nephew is here with me, and I've actually had the opportunity of reevaluating who I have been in the past as a parent. My nephew, and I'm not going to go into the full story of what took place there, but he found himself in a little bit of trouble. I want to believe that I hopefully kind of coached him through things the way God would have me to, prayerfully, and asking the Holy Spirit to give me the guidance and the words to help him, not only to not make the same mistake again, but also to recognize the punishment as a means of allowing him to see now that there are consequences for actions in the future, and that he needs to be mindful of that. And also to help steer him in a direction not to continue to allow himself to be exposed to those type of things in the future. In the process of explaining that and sharing that with him, I also was brought back to a memory of quite a few instances with my own kids where I had to address similar issues, not necessarily the same issues, but other issues where they had either been exposed to or did something that was not right, and evaluate, did I actually respond to those things as God would have me respond to them? I've gone through a ton of grief based on some of the choices and decisions that I've made in the past. And as I look back on those things, I could very easily find myself in a position where I don't see myself as a good parent. I don't see myself as a good husband. I don't see myself as a good man because I did not represent God the way He would have me represent Him in those times in my life. And if I look at things that way, it can cause me to feel hopeless, helpless, and worthless to this world, to my family. And that's truly not the case. And as I truly believe, God has allowed all of these things to happen to me so that I could have the relationship with Him that I have now. And God has allowed every single thing that you have experienced, those things that you're proud of, those things that you're not proud of, those things that you might be experiencing right now, those temptations and sinful thoughts that you may be struggling with at this very moment. He's allowing you to struggle through and suffer the consequences for those things so that you're able to show up and be in His presence in the future and accept that free gift of Jesus dying on the cross for those very sins that we're struggling with, those very things that have happened to us in our past that we wish we could sometimes wipe clean. I can say that as painful and as hard as the many different things that I've experienced in my life, and I'm trying to maintain that emotional state so I can get through this thought, I'm thankful for all of them. There's some things that I continue to experience that are still painful. But I take that pain and I give it to my Father. And I say, Father, I trust you with it. I trust you with my past actions. I trust you with forgiveness. I present those things and I confess them to you. I know that I was wrong in those time frames and with those things that I've done. And I know that even with some of the things that I struggle with right now, there are times that I'm wrong, but I trust that your Spirit, as I get into my Bible and stay in your presence and meditate on your word, that you are going to give me strength to overcome this flesh and the desires of the flesh, and give me a clean heart and a controlled mind so that I'm not led by emotion. I'm not led by the circumstances and things that are taking place around me, but I'm led by your Spirit and by truth that is defined by your word. I trust you with all of that, and I thank you. Because of those past experiences, I'm able to have a closer relationship with you and recognize how much I truly need you. So, Whew, that was something to get through. I hope that helps you in some way. I really, really do. With everything in me, I'm here because I truly want to inspire you to get into your word, to gain that closer relationship with God so that you can become the individual that He created you to be and see the value that He has created in you. I truly thank you for stopping by today, and I really look forward to talking to you again in future videos. Take care.